Welcome to CMMC training. In this first part, we will be covering a high-level overview of what CMMC is, why it matters, and how it applies to our organization.
What is CMMC? CMMC stands for the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. It is a framework developed by the Department of Defense to ensure that organizations working with government data are properly protecting that information. CMMC focuses on protecting specific types of data, primarily Federal Contract Information, or FCI, and Controlled Unclassified Information, or CUI. These types of data are sensitive and must be handled securely to prevent unauthorized access, exposure, or loss. CMMC is also broken down into 3 different levels based on the type of data an organization handles and the maturity of its cybersecurity practices. Level 1 focuses on basic cybersecurity practices and the protection of FCI. It includes 17 controls and is a self-assessment level. Level 2 builds on Level 1 and introduces more advanced security requirements to protect CUI. This level typically requires a third-party assessment. Level 3 represents the highest level of maturity, with additional controls and government-led assessments for organizations handling highly sensitive information. We will go over these levels in more detail in the following training. Why CMMC matters. CMMC matters because it is required for organizations that work with the Department of Defense. If an organization cannot meet the required CMMC level, it may not be eligible to win or maintain government contracts. Beyond compliance, CMMC helps protect sensitive data, such as FCI and CUI, from being exposed or compromised. This protection is critical for maintaining trust, preventing security incidents, and supporting overall operational security. How CMMC applies to your everyday work. CMMC is not just an IT responsibility. It applies to everyone in the organization. Every day, you interact with systems, data, emails, files, and applications. Anytime you access, store, process, or transmit data, you are part of protecting it. This includes actions like logging into your computer, accessing files or shared drives, sending emails or attachments, using applications or systems that store or handle data. Following security best practices, such as protecting your login credentials, being cautious with emails, and following company policies, helps ensure that sensitive information remains secure. Your role is an important part of maintaining compliance and protecting the organization. To recap, CMMC is a framework designed to protect sensitive government data, including FCI and CUI. It is broken into 3 levels, each with increasing security requirements based on the type of data being handled. CMMC matters because it is required for working with the Department of Defense and helps ensure that data is properly protected. And, most importantly, CMMC applies to everyone because the way we access, handle, and share data in our everyday work plays a key role in keeping that information secure.